Hey everyone, Patience with Makeup here. Today's video is this look. This is what I came up with. I kind of freestyled it based on my earrings. I got these from Forever 21 and I loved them so much. Of course, I didn't want to match them exactly. They're just inspired by it. But this is it. I have a really colorful eye. Yay! And a really toned down lip, but pink, and I stuck with pink cheeks. And this is it. So if you want to learn how to do this look, all you gotta do is keep watching. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is prime your lid. I'm using an HD primer by NYX. And I like to also put it on the bottom since we're going to be applying eyeshadow there. And I bring it up to the brow bone. And you don't need a lot of primer. And we're going to be using a white base. The one I'm using is by NYX. It's a white primer pot. And we're just going to do this so the bright color we put on top of it is more vibrant, bold, and just brighter in general. And you just want to kind of put it in the corner because we'll be putting a light color there. And the first color I'm using is a kind of aquamarine blue from my BH Cosmetics palette, and I'm applying that just to the center of the lid on top of that white. And I'm just bringing it up a little bit past the crease. And you really want to pack the color on there so it's really bright. So you need a stiff dome brush. The next color I'm going to use is Gravity by Urban Decay, and it's a metallic purple, dark purple. And we're going to make an imaginary V and then just kind of blend it over into the aquamarine. I'm just using a small crease brush to do this. And you kind of want to blend it a little bit over the aquamarine, but not a lot, because we're going to be applying other colors. And just kind of blend it out, soften it up. You want your V to end wherever the end of your eyebrow is, just so you have a good idea. But of course, it can be anywhere you want. The next color we're going in with is a blending color, and it's a matte light brown, almost like coffee with cream type brown. And we're going to put that over the blue in the eye and the socket part of the eye, and we're going to kind of blend it into the purple just to help smoke it out, add some definition without too much drama. Again, the BH Cosmetics palette, first edition. We're going in with the lime green to open the eye up in the inner corner. You just want to sweep it into the aquamarine blue. And I'm just using a small smudge brush to do this for extra precision, because it's a small area. And you just want to kind of blend it out a little. And this is a color called Purple Haze by Urban Decay. It is discontinued, but there's lots of purples that are just like it. Makeup Forever has one. NARS has one. It's a matte, bright purple. And we're putting it over that blending brown, cream-colored coffee, just to kind of pull everything together and balance it out. Next, we're going in with Hijack. It's by Urban Decay again, from my Book of Shadows palette 5, and it's a really pretty metallic peacock type blue green color. And we just want to put that between the purple and the aquamarine. And then the BH Cosmetics palette we're using, taking a shiny mossy green color and blending it with the lime green and the aquamarine, just so you can't tell where the line is, to blur it out. Next, I'm going in with a really light lavender color from my La Femme palette. We're going to blend that purple out on top. You can bring it around the V to soften it up. And for the eyebrow, I'm going in with Bone by Bobbi Brown, just a matte white. And Lost by Urban Decay, it's a chocolatey metallic brown. But first you want to put some brown eyeliner on so we can smudge the color into it. Just using a small smudge brush. Again, it's Lost by Urban Decay. You just want to smudge a bunch. Kind of just soften it so it's not a harsh line. And it's optional, but I brought the eyeshadow up the V just to add some more drama, but you don't have to do that. You can stop at the end of the eye. And then I'm taking a tangerine color from my BH Cosmetics palette, and I'm just blending it over the Lost and the brown eyeliner we just put on, just to lighten it up. You don't want the dark to be too dark. It has to balance. And then I'm taking a milk chocolate type matte brown, and I'm just blending the edges of that. Next, we are putting on a black pencil eyeliner. The one I'm using is L'Oreal Liquid Eye Pencil. And we just kind of want to follow the wing of the purple and kind of make it perpendicular to the brown. Just like that. And then I'm just using the smudge sponge on the back of the pencil and just smudging it out really gently. Just soften it up. This is optional, but I'm tight lining the waterline, the top waterline. If you find a pencil hard to work with, or if you want a more dramatic look, you can do liquid, whatever you want to do. But I just didn't want to take away from the brightness of it with having a harsh, really defining eyeliner. I want it to kind of blend together. And then you want to put your mascara on. The one I'm using is Colossal Lash by Maybelline. It's a volumizing mascara. And you want to apply it to the lower lashes to help open the eye up. We got a lot of color on. And then this is the time I like to do my eyebrows. I feel like it just completes an eye look. You don't want to have bold eyes and then really toned down eyebrows. So I'm just using Cake Powder by NYX. I like to use powder better than pencils. It's easier to work with and it gives a softer, more natural effect. And then I like to put some eyebrow gel on them when I'm done, just to help set it so they don't smudge. Next we want to contour. The bronzer I'm using is Bahama Mama by The Balm. You just want to do the 3E technique, where you make a 3 on the left side of your face and then an E on the right side. Or you can look at the middle of your ear, and that's basically you want it where you want your bronzer to go. You want it to be perpendicular to the middle of your ear. And I especially like to get it in my temples really good. This is a BH Cosmetics blush palette, and I'm going in with a really light bright pink and putting it right above the bronzer. and you kind of want to blend them together so there's no harsh lines. And you just want to brush it up into your hairline. Just blend it together. Next you want to highlight, and I'm just going in with my e.l.f. highlighting palette and putting that right above the blush on the highest part of the cheekbones and bringing it up to the hairline just to lift the face a little, give some light to it so it's not flat. And I like to put it on my cupid's bow, my chin, above my eyebrows. Next, we're putting on some lip primer. The one I'm using is Laura Geller's Lip Spackle. And I'm putting this on for staying power, but I also want to lighten the pink I'm about to put on, which is from OCC Lip Tar. And it's in Femme. It's a really bright pink. But the primer will lighten it up, and that's what I want. You barely need any, they're very concentrated. Next you want to use Revlon Lip Butter in Candy Pink. And then I'm using NYX Lip Gloss in Lala just to add some pink to it. So it's a little bit brighter and classier. And that's it.
And there we go. There's the complete look. Alright, so that concludes our really colorful eye today. I hope you liked it. And there's lots of things you can do to change it if you want. You can put, like I put the matte green on, so if you want to make it pop a little more, you can put like a touch of matte white over it, or even shimmery white, or shimmery blue if you want to add some glitter, whatever you want to do. So this is it. And my inspiration was my earrings. You can see them. So yeah, there you go. I hope you liked it. I hope it was easy enough for you to follow along. All the products I use are really not crazy expensive products. I'm cheap, you know. But sometimes that's good. So